Ravi Abuvala created scaling with systems with one goal in mind: to help business owners work less and earn more. Ravi is well known in the lead generation industry and has apparently made more than 7 figures online by generating leads. And now he's offering other businesses the same methods that have worked for him with his own online course. The 28-year-old online entrepreneur says his system offers you everything you need for client acquisition and building better systems to streamline your business, from generating more leads, hiring trained virtual assistants, and using automated processes. Best of all, he and his team will do most of the work for you, or so he claims. But since I've been doing some digging into Ravi, I've got some questions, and apparently so does the rest of the internet. First, why the dodginess around his pricings? And why all the negative reviews online if his program is supposed to make businesses succeed? Has he really mastered everything he claims to teach and offer? Honestly, guys, the proof is really in the reviews here, and they warn of things like vague course info, no refunds, shady sales tactics, misleading high costs, and more. He also makes over-the-top claims on multiple of his sites and platforms. He also talks about his various features on big websites such as Fox News, Entrepreneur, and Forbes. However, a quick look at these sites shows no signs of Ravi Abuvala or his programs. One of Ravi's key selling points for his training programs is his connections. And after you finish the Remote Integrator Academy, the next step is for Ravi and his team to find your clients. However, there have been multiple claims from sources online from people who have finished the course but are still waiting to get those clients. Also, some scaling with systems students have complained about the added cost of over $1,000 to hire a VA after finishing the program, despite him only charging them $250. If you guys want to know more about my #1 recommendation for making money online, please visit the link in the description below. And just a quick disclaimer here, this video is all about Ravi Abuvala, but let me say I have no affiliation with him or any of his programs. This is just my honest opinion based on what I found through hours and hours of gathering research, so you don't have to. But before you come to conclusions about Ravi, remember to do your own research. Again, guys, you can find any of this information online. This is all just my opinion, and in that case, this is not a good course, and let me tell you why. To start, bad reviews of Ravi are littered everywhere on Reddit and Trustpilot, complaining about vague course info, refunds, shady sales tactics, people not making their return on investment, and more. And for one, lots of people were upset that Ravi nor his team disclosed their refund policy up front when they signed up. And to be clear, guys, there isn't one. They're just really shady about telling people. To me, guys, that's a huge red flag. It's also a tricky business tactic that not only undermines client rights, but makes them look very untrustworthy. If you think about it, most people that are confident in what they do offer at least refund policies. There's also a lot of complaints about his fulfillment time to make sure you're getting results. So all in all, many online reviewers call out Ravi and his program for countless reasons. For one, they feel like he and his course failed them completely, and it wasn't for lack of trying. They're basically selling you a job because they promise 20K a month roles, yet they have a weak pipeline of remote integrator jobs. So Ravi seems to be pretty hush-hush about how much his courses actually cost, and it all seems to be part of his self-proclaimed sales genius. He's picked up some tricks from his days as a social media manager and PR director, and he's definitely not shy about using them towards his own business. For example, in his intro video for the Remote Integrator Academy, he doesn't spill the beans on what skills you'll actually learn, yet he's all about making grand claims and getting you hyped up. It's almost like he's reeling you in, but you're not sure what you're getting into. But wait, it doesn't stop there. The price is a real roller coaster. First, he throws out $997 claims, but then for a limited time offer, it suddenly drops down to $39. But here's the thing, that's not for the full course. It's just a warm-up filled with pep talks and tips on getting into the right mindset to be a remote integrator. And it's not like if you've slogged through all of that he finally tells you the real price. And get ready for it, $12,000. Ravi's got the secrecy, the big claims, and a pricing game that's enough to make anyone's head spin. It's almost like he's playing hardball with your wallet and your expectations. Okay guys, it's time to lay it all out about Ravi and his scaling with systems secret. He's got this big talk saying we use virtual assistants to supercharge our work, and while it sounds promising, it's too easy to be fooled. So here's the deal. Once you've gone through the course and have emptied your pockets, he basically tells you that he'll throw in a whole team, but you've got to fork out an extra $1,000. It's like he's playing a slick game with your money. And here's where it turns ugly. It turns out Ravi's throwing only $250 at the virtual assistants, which is peanuts compared to what he's squeezing out of you. So guys, let's call a spade here. The pay gap is widening, Ravi's banking on your hard-earned cash, and the VAs are essentially getting the shortest end of the stick. And those promises might sound tempting, but it looks like Ravi's the only one laughing all the way to the bank while everyone else is left with the crumbs. It's honestly time to get real and ask some tough questions, like who's the real winner in this game? Truth is, at the end of the day, Ravi Abuvala's businesses are filled with things like red flags, tricks, and taking advantage of his students. There are tons of bad reviews on the internet that proves that he's just not honest about what he offers. His prices tend to go up and down a lot, also making it hard for people to know what they're really paying for. And the way he promises jobs to virtual assistants seems almost like he's just using them for cheap labor. Honestly guys, all of this adds up to a clear pattern of unfair practices, and people who deal with Ravi's businesses often end up feeling they've been tricked or used. It's really time to question if Ravi's programs are really what they claim to be and if he's being truthful with his course. This situation leaves a lot of people in a tough spot, and it's really important to shine a light on these problems. That being said, these days, Ravi really continues to use the same shady business tactics in his Remote Integrator Academy. And guys, it really makes sense considering how well that's worked out for him so far. So guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this review on Ravi Abuvala. As always, thanks for tuning in guys, and if you want to learn more about my #1 recommendation for making money online that doesn't involve the downfalls of Ravi's business methods, be sure to click on the link in the description below.